Well, hello, dearies. Always remember, magic comes with a price. And welcome to video 15.
Yes, we are hitting the 15, the big 15 today. I want to make a quick correction from last video. Solfeggio frequencies have nothing directly related to do with the A432 tuning. And as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be getting into all that in a little bit. But first, I would like to play some Porcupine Tree for you. As you can see, I have a number of their tunes in my repertoire. So this would be my version of The Sound of Music. Hear the sound of music drifting in the aisles. Elevator Prozac stretching up for miles. Music of the future will not entertain. It's only meant to repress and neutralize your brain. So gets squeezed out, engines get burnt. Demographic gives what you want. One of the wonders of the world's going down, going down, I know. One of the blunders of the world, no one cares enough. Now the sound of music comes in silver pills, engineered to suit intriguing cheaper thrills. The music of rebellion makes you wanna rage. Made by millionaires who are nearly twice your age. Song gets squeezed out, engines get burnt. Demographic gives what you want. One of the wonders of the world's going down, going That's it for that. We'll be back very soon with the topic at hand. The topics at hand. Bye. Hello and welcome back to video 15. We will talk about solfeggio frequencies and the A432 tuning. Again, they are different, and this is something I had studied a couple of years ago. Obviously, I haven't retained as much as I had hoped.
Oh, so well.
So I did a little bit of research, and I thought this might be of some interest to you, especially musicians out there, or any of you people who are really into music, like myself. And I have a bunch of notes, because, yes, so I could retain some of it. So the solfeggio frequencies are a six ancient tone scale, and it was used in sacred music back in when they were doing Gregorian chants, and there's certain frequencies, like I said, six. There's 396 hertz, which is supposedly supposed to help you liberate guilt and fear. 417, which is to help understanding situations and help you facilitate change in your life. 528 is DNA repair. 639 is connectedness and relationships. Supposed to help with all that stuff, which goes back to video 14. So you watch video 14, they make all sorts of meditation music for this kind of stuff. You can find it on YouTube. So just look up 639 hertz meditation music, and you should find something if you're looking to get more connected and help with your love life. Anyway, moving on. 741 deals with expressions and solutions. And last but not least is 852 hertz, which is helping you to return to your spiritual order. So, and there's a certain Professor Will Appel who did research, and he traced this back again to the Gregorian chants. But he traced it to a medieval hymn about John the Baptist. The original scale first was developed by the Benedictine monk Guido de Arezzo. Not sure, I think it was right around the turn of the 1st century, somewhere in that vicinity. And in the mid-1970s, it was rediscovered by Dr. Joseph Puello, which he had found 6 electromagnetic frequencies that correspond to the 6 syllables from that particular hymn about John the Baptist, which are ut, re, mi, fa, sol, la. A little different from do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, or whatever. Yeah, obviously can't, yeah. Anyway. Now, each of these frequencies, if you add them up, equal either 3, 6, or 9. And these are very huge numbers in the sacred mathematics universe, which I may get into maybe a little bit later this week. Little Fibonacci sequence and sacred geometry and all that kind of stuff. And I wanted to quote Nikola Tesla and said, "If you only knew the magnificence of 3, 6, and 9, then you would hold the key to the universe." So that's about it for solfeggio frequencies. I just wanted to give you a little something about it. I know there's more in my head that I wanted to say, but again, yeah, not happening at all. Now on to, there's a whole big debate about the music industry. If you look for it, I'm sure you can find it on YouTube, or you can find everything. You can find everything you need. Misinformation, information, and everything. Yeah, so all my instruments from this point going forward, actually from video 14 going forward, everything will be in 432. Now, again, like I said, I had done some research about 2 years ago, and I had tuned my instruments back then to 432. And it just, to me, there's just a huge difference. The tonal quality is different. It seems a little bit brighter, a little bit warmer. Kind of interesting, because I ended up going back to 440 because I ended up playing with a band, and I actually kind of forgot all about this. So I'm glad I'm hitting this topic again. I do these videos mostly for myself, I guess, but I figure, hey, I'll share with anybody who wants to watch and listen. So anyway, so now A432, now like back in, you know, the era of Mozart and all that, there wasn't a standard. You know, 440 did become the standard, but you know, people, you know, they're using all sorts of different frequencies to tune their instruments to. But the A432 is known as the as Veritas, and is consistently mathematically consistent with the universe. So the vibration of the universe and everything within it, you know, vibrates to certain different types of frequencies. And with music in particular, the A432 hertz resonates and is totally in line with the universe, versus the A440, which, you know, it's 0.08 vibrational difference, but it's a big difference. I'm going to post some videos in my description, a couple different songs. I know somebody has done a lot of work and has taken some Floyd and recalibrated it to A432. And anybody that watches this and likes it, and would like to have their, you know, any music that you guys particularly like to listen to, you can download a free recording program called Audacity, and I've done it. I've listened to some old Genesis tunes, which was really cool. But you can actually load the song in to this program, and you can go and you can mess with the frequency, which is really cool. If this, you know, if you're like, oh wow, you know, if you go check the stuff out, like, wow, yeah, I do know its difference. Well, a little history on it anyway. As I said, the 440 pitch does not, or maybe I didn't, but the 440 pitch does not resonate or does not harmonize on any level with cosmic movement or in the universe, or the music of sacred geometry. And musicians such as Mozart and Verdi based their music on the 432 hertz. So all their instruments were tuned, pianos, all that were, you know, tuned to that frequency. Like I said, it's only it's 0.08 vibrations per second difference. But it's the energy of that vibration makes that much of a difference. So And, you know, again, there are a lot of people out there who say, oh, there's no difference, doesn't matter. And how do I say this? Because I'm not trying to offend anybody. I mean, everybody has a right to their own opinion, you know, and it's cool. You know, if you don't believe it and you say, I don't notice any difference, what's the big deal? Well, that's cool, man. That's fine. You know, I think, especially, again, all you empaths out there can really feel the difference. You'll feel that difference. Just the music, the vibration, the energy that you pick up on the music. Like I said, I'll post them in the description on YouTube. I will try to do the same for the various places I post the videos. But if I don't, just go to YouTube and check it out if I fail to remember. But I really think, again, empaths being more in tune with energy, we're like, antennas, and yeah, I think you'll notice the difference. Now, according to Richard Huskin, the sound is softer and brighter, and as a musician, I agree, and I've already explained that. And according to international researcher and musician, a man, oh, I didn't even write her name down. Sorry. I started to, and then I crossed it off, and oh well. Now, and this frequency goes all the way back. I mean, we're talking ancient times, which maybe we'll probably get into that. I'll talk about ancient Egypt and all these other things down the road. It's funny how, especially Egypt and these advanced civilizations also used this particular frequency. A lot of the Egyptian instruments that have been unearthed or have all been tuned to A432. Now, if it's a stringed instrument, I don't know how they'd be able to tell. Why did the strings just turn to dust on this ancient Egyptian lute? I don't know. Anyway, and it was also used in ancient Greece. Everything turned to 432, especially in the Greek. I'm gonna really butcher this, but it's Eleusenian, Eleusinian mysteries. There was the Greek god Orpheus, who was the god of music, death, and rebirth, and all of the instruments found dedicated to him or what have you, everything was tuned to A432, which plays again at, you know, it's in harmony with nature. Tibetan monks, you know, their music bowls, music bowls. It's like a seashell. No, but the bowls, which I can't remember the name of, I'm sorry. Also use this tuning, and although when I was doing my research I couldn't find this, I did remember there's one thing that did jump out at me, is that actually in ancient China, they actually had the music police. I don't remember exactly what they were called. I was hoping to find it so I could tell you, but I called it the music police, and they actually went around from province to province making sure that all the instruments were tuned to A432. Again, being in line with nature. See, ancient people just know way more than we do. We are complete idiots these days. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic for another time. And it was actually decided in 1885 that the standard tuning was going to be 440. So that's why we're listening to everything in 440 now. Or why, you know, recording, you know, music, whatever. That you hear on the radio, whatnot, is in that 440. But it was actually Giuseppe Verdi. Better. He actually wrote a letter to the board when they were deciding this. I think it was in Italy, and said, "Hey, you know, we should really use 432." And I believe France at the time had already made the standard previous to this 1885 decision of everything being in 432. 432, and obviously Giuseppe had failed in his mission to bring music to the 432. You know, and so that's kind of the history lesson. That's my idea. I guess the last thing I want to say is this. For those of you out there that actually do notice the difference, do feel the difference, maybe even hear the difference, you people with musical ears, I got to wondering, and I actually wondered this a couple years ago, and then I was remembering as I was going through my notes and stuff. I wonder what it would be like if it had been a 432, with it being in alignment with the universe and energy and nature and everything else, and all the music was like that. I wonder how it would have affected music today. I wonder how different it would have been, or the sound, or the emotions, or how things would actually be, especially these days. And I mean, no offense by this, everybody likes different types of music. I personally find radio music to be gross, and I'm sorry, it's not a put down. It just it's too negative. It's all just negative, or about money or sex or whatever. It's all just me and or just angry music. And I wonder if like I said, I wonder if it would have actually made a difference today if it had stayed in that A432. I mean, you look back to Mozart and Verdi and the classical musicians and look at what they were putting out then, and granted, a very big difference to today. But look where music's come to this day and age. Just something for everybody to think about. And I hope everybody has a great evening, a great morning, or perhaps a good afternoon. Or if you're sleeping and you're dreaming about this video, I hope it makes you happy. Right. I think not. Anyway, again, namaste and peace. And I forgot, but I just checked something on my YouTube account. I'm going to somebody has done an example between 440 and 432. That would be Better World Guitar. I am going to post that video here, and if you want to watch, that's cool. So I guess this would be a what do you call it, PS or postscript. So if you want to watch it, have at it. If not, and you've already turned it off and gone on to something else, awesome. Here's the video, and again, namaste and peace.